up, guys? Welcome to local band Smokeout. Any genre from anywhere in the entire world. I want to hear your music.
What up, this Shifty from Crazy Town. You are watching local band Smokeout.
Smoke a tug. I don't know. Stay gold.
Cool. Ladies and gentlemen, Mikey of Deceptions.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hell yeah! Thank you, dude, for joining today. If you could, please properly introduce yourself. Let us know whereabouts in the world you are. Plug, promote anything and everything.
My name is Mike Quinones. I front the band Deceptions. We're at Deceptions Official on all platforms. Kyle's gonna kill me if I don't say this. So we're heading to the studio to record a full length that should be out in the spring. So tune in for that. That's gonna be fucking awesome.
Is it by chance the same producer that did This World Is a Lie, the EP for that, or are you going with somebody different?
So yeah, we're going with the same studio. It's our good friend Nick. He actually filled in for us recently at a show on guitar. He's good at what he does, man. He has a great ear, so we trust him,
Absolutely. That's your guys' first release is This World Is a Lie. Like, how long has the band been formed? And I'm assuming you've probably been in other projects prior to this.
Yeah, so we were a band like a long time ago under a different name, and we kind of like all split up and went our separate ways and played in some like bigger local bands, some touring acts, and throughout the years. And then about like last year, we I don't know, we ended up in a group chat and we were like, yo, let's do this again. Like, we really enjoy playing music together. Let's see what we can do. And so it's been like a year, I think, in December. And then we released our EP, 6 songs. I mean, we just grind, man. Like, the chemistry is so good. And like, so when we write, it just flows.
What caused what? By the way, what was the other band name? Out of curiosity.
The other band name is The Mists of War. We were a band in like the early 2000s.
But it's the same lineup.
Same lineup minus our guitarist Mike. He played in some other local bands, but we had some other guy play before, but we brought Mike on for this project.
Also, out of curiosity, what was so exciting that you had to do a group chat and discuss something with the fellas from Mist, like that kind of rekindled all this?
I don't like really remember how it all happened. I mean, so Chris, our other guitarist, and I have always been in contact, and Kyle as well, and like we were just shooting the shit one time, and we were like, yo, I mean, we'd joke about it a lot, and then finally it just was like, yo, we're jamming, this is the day, this is the time, be there. And it was like, all right. So we just kind of like went and just kept doing it.
You got a pretty serious sneaker collection behind you, dude. Is there
that's not even anything. My wife hates that shit. Yeah, like I just got rid of like 10 pairs and I just bought like 4 new pairs. So.
But you're a sneakerhead at heart. Like if she.
Yeah.
What's your prized possession? Like, do you have like a special Jordans or something that you keep in the box?
I mean, as I got older, I like to wear my shoes. So like anything with comfort. I really like the Air Maxes nowadays. So cool. I wear like all the style Air Maxes.
It has the way that since Mist to Deceptions, has the way that you guys write music changed? I mean, with technology obviously being completely different since the early 2000s, like you said. Like how do you guys go about writing a song from scratch right now?
It's so crazy. So like back in the day, we didn't have like, you know how you can just record the tune on your iPhone, like put it in the middle of the room, and it records like the drums, the guitar, the bass all at once, and it just sounds decent. Doesn't sound like shit. And so like we can kind of like go back and remember riffs. It's not like you play a riff and you totally forget it and you're like, oh fuck, what was that riff? And someone has to remember what the riff was. It's like technology helps a lot with that, and then we can like play it through the PC that Chris has in his basement, and we just like, it's where we jam, and like, we can just go back and like work on songs and be like, oh no, that part sucks. Let's not do that. You know what I mean? Or that doesn't flow. So yeah, it's definitely great, you know?
Yeah, that's totally cool. It's you couldn't really do that in the past, like you said, like 15, 16 years ago, just be all distortion when you listen to it back. But now there's like some clarity and the limiters and the phones and all this weird stuff that makes it, like you said, you can hear the riffs and be like, oh yeah, whatever. Who made
Yeah,
you?
and even
I'm sorry.
uh and for vocals as well, like you can even just like you can kind of do like whisper screams into your phone and like get like the cadence down and like, you know, map songs as well too. So that helps me a lot.
Who's an artist when you were a young lad that made you even want to be a musician and do what you do?
Um I would have to say like the local bands from this area. Like we have like pretty decent acts that come out of this area. Like just to name like top three I can think of are like Kill Switch, All Our Remains, and the Acacia Strain. We're actually like from the same town as the Acacia Strain. So like they were like the older band that we looked up to, and like Blood Has Been Shed, and like heavy bands like that. And I mean, of course, we come from like the metal and hardcore scene here. So um, all like the other bands that were underground that were like pretty big to us when we were growing up.
Hell yeah. You told me that you did bring some hot sauce.
Yeah, I'm kind of
Don't worry, you get to. I know everyone's like, "What the fuck? Like this is weird." I've never done an interview where someone told me to bring hot sauce. I'm scared.
So I brought hot sauce and sriracha because I had no idea what the fuck I was doing.
Well, the hotter the hot sauce you go, the hotter the hot sauce I go. I got about 20 behind me, but to do the trivia portion of the show, you get to pick any movie or TV show that exists that you've seen so many times. If I look up trivia on this movie or TV show, there's no way I stump you. If I do hot sauce, whether I do or do not stump you, I'm still going to do the hot sauce regardless.
You know, I'm actually gonna go with so I was late to the Game of Thrones thing and I recently just watched it and I'm on the last season right now. So I feel like I could probably answer most of those questions pretty good right now.
All right.
So I'm probably gonna go with the Game of Thrones.
I've stumped many before on Game of Thrones, so give me just a second while I look that up. But while I'm looking stuff up, please tell me anything that you're allowed to tell us. I know you said that the full length is in the works for springtime, but what else can we look forward to in 2025 for Deceptions? Like maybe a small run outside of Massachusetts, anything like that going on?
Oh yeah, we're already trying to book shows here in the Northeast, like in New York and just around New England and the Northeast. Yeah, I mean, depending how things go early on and when the record drops, you could probably see us playing like more out of state shows. I would say like mid next year.
Cool.
But we're definitely trying to get like in the Northeast, like in New York and Vermont, Maine, and we have some connects out there, so we're working on those.
What's your favorite Funko in your whole collection?
Oh, so I used to collect those a lot too. Right now I only have like video game ones that I like still have. Probably like some rare like Fortnite or Apex ones that I have.
You're a big gamer, but first person shooter style.
Yeah. I've been playing Counter-Strike since its inception. I still play that game.
So I know you're wicked good at Call of Duty Mobile, right?
No, I never even played that game.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Don't worry.
And, like, I don't
everyone
really-
says that. Everyone says
And
that.
I
to me.
don't really fuck with COD because like back in the day it was great and I feel like it's the same shit every year. So I just, you know.
Well, this one's free. You can play it anywhere. Play on your phone, iPad. Anyway, they don't sponsor the show, but I always do that. On
Hashtag ad.
they should. Game of Thrones trivia. Here we go. In Game of Thrones, what is the name of the person who chops off Jaime's right hand?
Oh fuck.
It's one of the men that Roose Bolton set out to capture the escaped Jaime Lannister.
Yeah, I know who it is, but I can't remember his name. He wasn't like a main character. He shows up again. Fuck. I don't know.
Well, that's a stump. I'll make the next one easier. Don't worry. I'm going to do some cilantro jalapeno hot sauce while we both, I'm hoping if you're down that we both chug, we'll take a little swig. Just take a little swig. We don't have to
Take
go
a little
crazy.
swig?
Yeah,
All
I'll
right.
do a little swig. You do
I
a
mean,
little
if you're gonna do it, I'll fucking do it, you know?
There's a little spike. There you go.
It's got like pineapple on it too.
Woo. What's everything? Something always goes wrong at some point in a band's career live. What went wrong at a Deception show or a Miss show that you guys learned from and have like told other bands like, oh shit, this went wrong this day. Like, don't have a backup plan in this scenario.
I really can't remember something going wrong. I mean, like the normal shit, like, you know, an amp just shuts off or something. I don't know. Like, I think I have a funny story. I can't remember.
Yeah, we'll take a funny one.
If it was like the Myths of War or the band before this, because we've been playing with each other for a while. So our bassist Hector, we were playing like I believe it was I think their old band was playing a big venue, and his knee gave out, and you just look over, and he's just like sitting on the floor playing.
Like he's like tore a muscle or something?
No, I think he like his knee just popped, and he just like went down. I don't think it was anything crazy serious, but I don't know. We laugh about it now.
Dang. Is there a particular place, like let's say hypothetically X amount of labels come calling and they it's the best offer ever, you get to keep your masters, all that, and they say, hey, world tour's going down, where in the world do you want to play and why? Like more than any other location, like this individual city or country.
I mean, I definitely would like to go to Japan. I think Japan would be sick.
I agree.
I have some friends that are in restraining order. They're like a touring hardcore band, and we just went to Japan. It looks fucking awesome. I would like to go there, and probably Australia, just because like that scene's thriving with all those. I mean, they have like sick bands from hardcore.
The metal scene in Australia is so good.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
so
the metal
good.
bands. I saw what was that fucking band? Amity Affliction, not too long ago, and that band rocks.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any fears or phobias, like things that freak you out?
Not at the top of my head, man. Like
No spiders,
I know
heights, nothing like that.
Nah, that stuff doesn't really get me. Probably like drowning, where you can't like, you know what I mean, where you you know, like if you're like stuck underwater and you have, you know what I mean, you can't do anything about it. Like probably that. Yeah.
Yeah, that would suck for sure. Let's try this Game of Thrones trivia one more time. Substantially easier question. In Game of Thrones, after Robert dies, who is the true heir to the Iron Throne?
Who is the true heir to the
After Robert dies?
It is Renly Baratheon.
You are half correct. I'll give you a chance to correct one thing that you got wrong with what you just said.
Is it Stannis?
It is Stannis. That is correct.
Okay, I got it. Okay.
You do not have to do the hot sauce a second time. I'm switching it up to ghostly garlic. Damn it. I'll take 1 out of 2.
You're insane, man. This shit kind of sucks. I like hot sauce, but I've never done it like this, so.
Unfortunately for me, I've done this about 700 interviews.
That shit's gonna suck coming out.
No, that's okay. I've got a Baratheon Iron Throne stomach. So, dude, what is a feature that you've wanted? Like, let's say maybe you guys wanted like another local band or something to jump on a song, or a big time artist to jump on. I don't know if you have some features regarding the album coming in the springtime, but who would that be? My bad, mouth's on fire.
We have some features worth considering. I mean, we have like definites, and then we have people that like we're gonna ask and be like, maybe they'll say yeah.
Are we talking kind of like big times or mostly like homies?
Homies for the most part, or like people like from like the New England scene that we don't. I mean, we may not know them that well, but I feel like they would probably do it. You know what I mean? Considering if the labels would let them and whatnot, but I would think like, I mean, this is everyone's. I feel like everyone would have this answer. I probably would want Brian Garris to do guess. He just has like a different style, and like I I just fucking love that band. So
Yeah, I don't know if you saw it, but they're on Jimmy Kimmel, I think tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah.
I got sent tickets to that, like offered tickets, but it was not enough notice for me to be able to go. But LA is like an hour and a half, almost 2 hour drive, like 2 hour
No
drive for me.
shit.
And I thought about it. I was like, should I cancel and go? Because that would just be wild, just fuck knock loose at Jimmy Kimmel, which is crazy.
Yeah, that's gonna be nuts.
Man, good stuff. Good stuff. Is there anything that we didn't discuss today that you want people to know about you, about the band, stuff coming out soon? Maybe something we weren't able to discuss.
Let me see. I know these guys gave me some like.
Let's talk about it.
You know,
Deceptions Official on everything, by the way. At Deceptions Official, holler.
At Deceptions Official. You know, I believe there's like a link tree in our bio that you can click to. Shows all the links. If you,
That's
so
definitely
it's
the
all in one.
Facebook and Instagram, though.
Yeah.
Yep.
Trying to think. I mean,
What's Day's style? What's Day's style on your hat?
this is a label from like the Northeast that it's like an independent hardcore label. Bunch of bands are on it. I really like a lot of bands that are on it. I think the guy who runs it's great. I think you know, he plays in that band Balmora. I don't know if you heard them.
I don't think I've heard them.
Yeah, I mean, I like that band too, but I mean, they're really doing stuff. Pain of Truth is on this label, and they're like a bigger hardcore band that's touring. I'm like really into hardcore. I'm like a hardcore kid. The rest of the band's like really like metal kids. Like they like hardcore, but I'm just like
You like the beatdown shit or like classic New York style hardcore?
I like it all, man. I like it all. I like Youth Crew. I like Beatdown. I like New York. You know what I mean? I like the Metallic. Like my favorite band's Terror. So
okay, I got you.
Yeah,
for sure.
But I do like all types of music. But like I'm definitely, they always joke with me like, you know, he's a hardcore kid. He'll know. Yeah. So talking about like the labels. I mean, if there's any labels, I mean, shout us out, man. Like we're looking to get picked up. We're trying to do the damn thing. We're real serious about it. We want to play. We just like playing, man. We really enjoy it. We realized when we got back together, like this is what we want to do, and you know, we're just looking to play.
Does
Days, any support helps?
Totally. Does Days imply whatsoever cannabis?
You want to get high?
I'm not sure. I mean, it could. I actually don't even know what it means. I know like their full thing is Days of the Future Past, and like their thing is like Day style, but like, I don't even know. I just like the label. I think all the bands on the label are sick. So cool. I've been really into this band. I'll shout them out. Final Resting Place. The band's fucking hard.
Well, that works for me. Are you a cannabis user? If not, it's totally cool.
I am not. I've actually been sober for like
you.
8 years.
Wow! Yeah. Congratulations, dude. Good for you, bro. That's amazing.
Thanks, man.
For real.
Yeah.
Round of applause for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all about people doing what they do. I just don't do it, you know?
Yeah, no, that's totally cool. Mikey, we appreciate your time, bro. If you're watching this and you missed any of it, it'll be on our YouTube channel tomorrow morning. He's in a band called Deceptions, at Deceptions Official, out of Western Massachusetts. Looks like a new album coming in springtime. Thank you, sir, for giving us some time out of your day to do this, and we appreciate you, bro.
All right, thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mikey of Deceptions!
Give me a hell yeah!